Committee, New Jersey Republican Congressman Jeff Van Drew. Congressman Van Drew, great to see you. Is that the real objective here, diminishing confidence in the system even more than trying to get Trump off the ballot?
Absolutely. The real deal here for these folks is that they want to change America as we know it. They want to change America forever. And I'm going to warn people that are watching and listening to you right now, they've only started. As we get closer and closer to the election, they are going to open the gates of hell against Donald Trump because they are desperate. They don't want to lose. They don't want to bring this country back home. And they know if Donald Trump wins, that's exactly what's going to happen. So this is going to be some tough sledding. I mean, the 14th Amendment, what they're doing here doesn't apply to him. He hasn't been charged. He hasn't been indicted. He hasn't been convicted. Those three, the judges that voted for this in Colorado, and I mean this, and I don't say it lightly, they should resign. Whether you're a liberal judge or a conservative judge, for God's sake, it was always true in the United States of America that you believed in the rule of law. They do not believe in the rule of law. They're purely partisan hacks at the worst level. But it's everywhere, Tom. It's everything that we're seeing. It's the borders. It's what we're doing to our military. It's what we're teaching our kids in schools. This is an overall picture to change the substance and structure of the United States of America.
And we do have some breaking news this afternoon. Apparently, former President Trump's name will stay on the Colorado primary ballot as that January 5th deadline approaches very quickly, pending the appeal that has now been filed by the state Republican Party there, and they are appealing again to the Supreme Court of the United States. I want to move on, Congressman. I want to discuss the latest in the Biden impeachment investigation. The House Oversight Committee revealing that they are now investigating whether or not President Biden sought to obstruct his son Hunter's cooperation with that congressional subpoena. The GOP arguing that this may be an impeachable offense if he did. They are requesting all of the documentation from the White House related to that deposition before Congress that, of course, never happened. Congressman, it's been probe after probe. We know that there are some 80,000 plus emails still that the White House is refusing to release, many of them where the president used an alias. How confident are you going into this new session that you're going to be able to get any real answers here?
Well, we're going to get some answers. The very worst would be that we obviously have the inquiry. We're going to get answers. We're going to show this to the American public. As you stated before, I'm on the Judiciary Committee. We've been going through thousands of pages of testimony, of information. There is so much that's wrong with what Joe Biden, and by the way, his Department of Justice and the FBI and all of them have done. And they've all appeared before us, obviously not the president, but everybody else in the Judiciary Committee. And this is just one more piece to the puzzle. Now, originally Joe Biden didn't know anything about Hunter Biden's businesses. Of course, now we know not only did he know about them, he was in on the phone calls, and not only that, but he actually acted upon them. Now we find that it looks like he was willing to obstruct justice. You know what this all goes back to, it is the desire on the Biden's part, not a desire, in their mind it's a reality, that they are better, that they are above the law. They're not above the law. They're subject to the law like every other human being in this country, but they don't want to be.
Congressman, I just have a minute left with you. If any other witness defied a congressional subpoena, and in the brazen way that he did this, they're going to be held in contempt of Congress without question. Where does the GOP currently stand on their vow to hold Hunter Biden in contempt of Congress?
Well, I know where I stand. I know where Jim Jordan stands. I believe the majority of the Republicans on the Judiciary Committee stand. So I believe we're going to move forward with that. There's no reason not to. Again, somebody else does it. And we've seen when Republicans have had these issues, they're in trouble. But somehow when it's the president's son, he's not in trouble. And that's what I want to leave again to your viewers that are watching right now. I want them not to be disheartened because we're fighting to keep America and to keep the fact that justice for one is justice for all. The Bidens don't believe in it. We do. We're going to keep pushing.
All right, I'm going to have to leave it there. Thank you so much, Congressman Jeff Van Drew, and a happy new year to you, sir. Straight ahead on the Chris Salcedo Show, one poll shows a GOP candidate with what they